Hi, my name is Andrei Jikh. Hope you're doing well. Come for the finance and stay for the Dogecoin saga because it continues. So in today's video, I wanted to get in touch with Pro the Doge and check on his multi-million-dollar Doge portfolio. And if you haven't been following his story, basically he YOLO'd his entire life savings of $188,000 into Doge when it was worth just 4 cents. He borrowed money, he maxed out credit cards, he sold his stocks, and he finally turned that $188,000 into nearly $3 million at the peak. So I want to call him and get his thoughts about what happened, because during that live stream of Saturday Night Live, his portfolio fluctuated by as much as $1 million in a single hour, and that's pretty crazy. And then we'll talk about what happened to the actual live stream that I did, because NBC's Universal actually took it down. We'll talk about why, and then we'll also cover Robinhood freezing crypto trading as well. So there's a lot to talk about, exciting stuff, but first, a little bit of a disclaimer. I make videos about personal finance and hopefully sensible, responsible investing. But this year has been crazy. This has been the rise of the meme economy and meme investing. And it's been so popular that at this point it's no secret that even Netflix is working on its own documentary as we speak, covering what happened with AMC, GameStop, and Dogecoin. And that's also because YouTube has been serving those videos to people. 2021 has been the year of crypto. Even my own YouTube channel has exploded this year because I started to talk about crypto. That stuff can obviously get way out of control. And that's also because people are searching for it. And it's easy to see why, because if you compare that against traditional forms of investing in real estate or in stocks, where it takes something like 7 to 10 years to double your money, that's nothing compared to the allure of crypto, where you can double your money in the span of a week, maybe a day. That's way better, because stocks to a lot of people seem very foreign, right? It seems like the price is always manipulated by some huge corporation or by some evil hedge fund, and it feels like we are not in control of the price of stocks. But with meme investing, it feels like we are, because we can come together as a community united under a single cause to increase our wealth. And that feels awesome, because all we need to do is learn the meme itself. Kind of like this meme right here, where you're watching the price of Dogecoin versus watching SNL. So here's a play-by-play of exactly what happened on Saturday, May 8th. So Saturday Night Live begins to stream at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and everybody thinks at this point that Elon's gonna pump this thing to the moon with his tweets and with his skits. And of course, there were warning signs before he went on that things would not be as crazy, because he started telling people, be careful, don't put your money all into crypto. And there was an air of responsibility about the words that he was saying that I thought was pretty obvious to anybody who was paying attention to them. So at 8 o'clock, I started my live stream because I tuned in just to support my friend Pro the Doge to get his portfolio to $10 million and beyond, because he's sort of become the mascot of Doge. The Doge father of Doge, if you will. So 15 minutes into SNL, and we get our first skit with Elon. At this point in time, tension is high. We are just super quiet watching his portfolio, which at this point is fluctuating several $100,000 in a matter of a few seconds. So we're all nervously sweating, hoping for the best. But then we get the first reference, which is when Elon mentioned that he bought Dogecoin for Mother's Day. And at that point in time, Dogecoin dropped like a rock. So it was that first Dogecoin reference that people used to sell off their positions, which is exactly how I thought it would play out. But then anytime Elon appeared on camera, the price would go back up. So the highlight of the entire time was when Elon was asked to explain what Dogecoin actually was, and this is what he said. It's a type of digital money, but instead of being controlled by a central government, it is decentralized by blockchain technology. And lately, prices have been soaring for cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and especially Dogecoin. Okay, but what is Dogecoin? Well, it started as a joke, but now it's taken off in a very real way. Okay, but what is Dogecoin? Well, it was created in 2013, and it has a circulating supply of 117 billion coins, of which 113 billion coins have already been mined. All right, cool. So what is Dogecoin? It's a cryptocurrency you can trade for conventional money. Oh, so it's a hustle. Yeah, it's a hustle. To the moon! And of course, the price dropped even more. And while all of this was going on, Robinhood was like, guys, We need to talk. And so in the comment section, I noticed that people were saying Robinhood stopped allowing people to buy and sell Dogecoin. And sure enough, they sent out a tweet saying that they were experiencing technical difficulties on their crypto side of the brokerage and that they were working to get it fixed. So basically they were down for about 30 minutes and they even stopped reporting live price data. So we had to use TradingView to see what was going on. So if this affected you, please let me know in the comments down below. But that's the play-by-play of exactly what happened. So now let's call the man himself to see what happened and how he's feeling, because in the span of that 1 hour during the live stream, he'd actually lost $1 million. Some say he's a national treasure and that underneath his exterior rugged looks, there's actually a Doge. All we know is his name's Pro the Doge. Pro, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I really feel good. I feel like things could have gone either way. I had a feeling that it was gonna dip, and it actually didn't dip too bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it didn't dip farther than it actually did. So can you show me the portfolio? What's it at right now? Like, walk me through some of what you were feeling yesterday.
Okay.
Because we were so nervous for you, man.
I know. So here's the portfolio today.
2.1 million, that's incredible.
Yeah, when I woke up, I was at 2.2, 2.3. I almost went right back to where I was before the whole SNL thing.
I almost feel like your YouTube success is gonna like make up for the losses that you've had so far.
Yeah, here, I put it on dark mode because it might be easier to see that way.
Yeah, that's insane. I really thought it was gonna drop to like $1 million because now there's no more catalysts. Like there's nothing more for Doge that like
Coinbase listing.
Okay, that's fair. That's cool. Coinbase listing, yep.
Robinhood allowing us to transfer in and out in crypto format.
That is huge. That's another huge one. That's true across all crypto. At some point in time, I remember your portfolio fluctuated $1 million because I think we started at 2.8 million and you went down as far as 1.8. So you dropped $1 million in an hour.
You know, I was a little bit nervous, but I had faith and I trusted my shibs out there that they were gonna hold it down in the community and they were gonna buy and hold through it all, man. We're gonna go right through it, like, you know, to the moon.
That's fair.
Real quick, by the end of the live streaming, I was up above 2 million.
You were, yeah. I'm so happy for you, man. I really do hope that it goes to $10 million, it gets to 250 and beyond. we'll see. Crossing fingers. I have like $200 worth of Dogecoin. It's like, yeah, to the moon. I also had several people reach out to me and say that they are also Dogecoin millionaires.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's not quite a story like yours where they just like YOLO'd everything. They hold over.
They've held for a few years, right? They put a few thousand in and held it. Yep.
Yeah. Then are you selling or are you just diamond handing it the whole time?
Oh, you know me, man. All I know is hold. Somebody asked me that in the comment section of one of my YouTube videos. I said, hold is all I know.
So you're keeping it, and then you said the next catalyst to $1 is gonna be the Coinbase listing and a withdrawal from Robinhood.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be huge.
Thank you, Pro, for joining the call. Again, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description below this video. Look, I understand the appeal of meme investing. I get how fun it is to throw $100 here, $100 there for the small chance of having it potentially be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So I totally get it. But the real reason that I'm making so many Dogecoin videos is not because I want to encourage people to start YOLO investing. It's not because I'm trying to pump my own bags and make myself richer because I don't have any meaningful amount of Doge anyway. The truth is, it's because finance videos are kind of boring. I mean, unless you're subscribed to my channel and you're a nerd and you love this stuff, chances are, if you don't know what an IRA is, what passive income is, what dividends are, you wouldn't find those things because you didn't know those things even existed in the first place. And even if you somehow accidentally stumbled on a YouTube channel that talked about finance, chances are you wouldn't watch it unless you were in your mid-30s, you were in the middle of your career, and this somehow directly impacted you. You probably wouldn't find it. But every now and again, we get a stroke of luck and you find that random cat video. You know, sometimes you'll be up on YouTube and you'll find that random cat video or something random that piques your interest, like somebody's randomly shuffling a deck of cards in weird ways. Kind of like that. Imagine coming across somebody who invested in YOLO their entire life savings and became rich. Now that's something I want to watch. Oh wait, what? Maybe he should consider taking his profits and putting that toward dividend stocks that pay him 4% per year because that would be enough to sustain his lifestyle for the rest of his life without needing a job by putting his money into blue chips? What's a blue chip? And there's a difference between long-term versus short-term capital gains taxes? There's no difference in terms of a lifestyle with owning $2 million versus $3 million? How come? This is stuff I didn't know I needed to know. This is our cat video for finance. And the reason these videos are so impactful is because, yes, they do give me a lot of views, which is pretty cool, but also because it reaches people that didn't know they needed to know about finance, which is so important. And it seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people just don't care. Look, at the end of the day, I can't give financial advice because I'm not legally allowed to. But hopefully I can guide someone to make a more sensible decision. And I'm not gonna always succeed. I'm going to fail. Like in the case with Pro, I am not able to convince him. There is no combination of audible things that can come out of my mouth that's gonna change his decision. I even tried to get my friend Graham Stephan to change his mind and we were not able to. And that's okay. I don't think anyone can at this point. But the reason we make these videos is because maybe they'll shine through to somebody else who's in a similar position to Pro who can make a different decision. Because ultimately, what I'm afraid of is this. If meme investing was to ever go south, and if crypto crashes, which inevitably it will in the future like it has in the past, smart money moves out, price drops, they buy back in, markets get manipulated, that's just what happens, then we could get a potential liquidity crunch across the stablecoin markets. And if that were to happen, then exchanges and brokerages would be forced to freeze and lock up withdrawals of these stablecoins. And that could create a potential collapse of the faith in the stablecoin markets. That's because each stablecoin is supposed to represent a dollar, but how good is your dollar if you can't even withdraw it? So if that could crash the price of these stablecoins, then we can get this crazy liquidity crunch because our stablecoins are also lent out across exchanges, across different standards, and essentially at the end of the day, we are lending out derivatives just like we are in the current financial system. Except in our system, we have central banks and Papa Powell to come in and bail us out. But we don't have that in the crypto markets. So if that were to happen, then the government could regulate us out of existence. Or at least they could try. Long term, it probably won't affect us, but in the short term, that could What does that even mean? That could crash the price of the stable coins and crypto in general for a long, long time. So that's the risk. At the end of the day, nothing beats sensible investing into assets that produce real cash flow. If you don't cash flow, it's got to go. Kevin is leery. So I started my live stream at 8 and it was a really rocky start, but we did end up getting 500,000 playbacks. We got as many as 55,000 people to join the live stream and it got 74,000 hours of watch time, which I don't know if that's good because I've never done a live stream before. I don't know what to compare it to, but just for reference, there's 8,760 calendar hours in a year. So that's like the equivalent of one person watching a video for 24/7, 365 days a year straight, nonstop for 8.4 years, which is absolutely crazy. About 10 minutes after the live stream ended, I got a copyright claim from NBC's Universal telling me that this video can't be monetized. And that makes perfect sense to me because I'm reacting to their content. So if anyone's gonna be making money, it should be them. But what did surprise me is the fact that they took down the entire video and they blocked people from watching it across every region of the entire world. That's a little unusual. And so now you can't find it anywhere on YouTube. It exists now only in my memory. So if you want to see that video restored, you can tweet at NBC and maybe they'll bring it back to life. But either way, I just want to thank YouTube for not taking my channel down because I can totally understand the argument that people are less incentivized to be paying customers on live stream platforms that offer it because they can just get it from me for free on YouTube. So it makes perfect sense. Even though I could probably fight it with fair use, it's just not worth fighting the NBC machine. So if you joined me last night for the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you to Tyus for making that live stream possible. Don't forget to grab up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin using this BlockFi link right here, blockfi.com/Andrei. Then go get those 2 free stocks with Webull. If you deposit $100, you can get up to 2 free stocks, each of which can be valued up to $1,850. And then go track them with my spreadsheet linked down below in my Patreon. Love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you back here on Monday and Friday, sometimes a Wednesday. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.